And so, yeah, you gradually start finding your way inside of the mountain here. It's a passageway that leads in. It gets appropriately spooky and dark. Okay, further darkness. You see a red key all the way over there. You can get that. Oh no, it's a trap. Not only did these imps jump out at us, we've actually got a lot more enemies coming in. This will really surprise you if you don't know it's coming. Got some specters and demons. I thought I saw some arachnotron fire, but oh, that might have been somebody from outside. Yeah. So yeah, now we have the red key, which I think is going to let us get through that gate that said, "Abandon all hope ye who enter here," which is a good sentiment, I think. I have to assume that that was taken from the Fighting Fantasy book. That sounds like a total D&D module type thing. I mean, just in general, you know, this whole thing it has the feel of a D&D module where, you know, your party's wandering around outside in a bit of open-ended exploration, and then you go inside and get on with get down to the dungeon crawling. So I think I can just... Right. Well, I thought I had a red skull key. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, that's right, yeah. Right, but I gotta look at the red skull key so I know that it's kind of outside the mountain. Or it was through that passageway, at least. There's a whole foresty bit here, and there's some imps lurking in the forest here. I think if I can make my way through this maze, I will be rewarded with a rocket launcher, which will definitely be a help. So I think I might actually... Oh, fiddlesticks, what is this? Alright, I might be in a spot I can't climb out of here. So I have a key bound to... I can't... Yeah, that's right. I couldn't tell if this wad was made to use jump or not. So I'm going to bind a key to jump. I normally don't like to have that bound, just because it's, you know, you can cheat with it sometimes. But I'm going to jump out of there because I would have just been trapped, as far as I know. So yeah, there's goodies in the forest here. There's still a lot of these jerks. When you have open ground, and even if there's a large number of imps, you can pretty much always just dodge out of their way and take them down without taking a scratch. Aha, yes, okay, good. So, rocket launcher. Now we have a pretty good means of dealing with enemies like that Hell Knight. Alright, so let's take this other path up, signified by the blue potions. Alright, and actually, yeah, we're on the other side of this whole business here. This is where that Mancubus was. And wow, these guys seem to have done a pretty good job of taking care of themselves. So yeah, Mancubi are really good for just, you know, their firing pattern takes up a whole bunch of takes up a lot of space, so it's very easy to get them in fighting. I think that's one reason that Mancubi and Arachnotrons were used in Map 7 of Doom 2, Dead Simple. Although actually they don't appear simultaneously there, so maybe not. Okay, so that is a thing. Let me go ahead and save here. Yeah, this is the red key that I think we were seeing earlier, and they're using a cool scrolling texture trick to make it look like it's a rotating skull thingy, which I appreciate. And a billion imps teleported. So, pretty much take these weenies down pretty trivially, but... This kind of fight is like completely easy, but I mean it's still kind of fun in a way. It's sort of like when dolphins hunt for fish, they'll often herd, you know, like fish that swim in very dense schools, like sardines. They'll herd them into a bait ball, it's called a bait ball, and it just becomes this sphere of fish, and the dolphins swim really fast around them, and then they take turns diving straight through the center of the bait ball, just grabbing as much of as big a mouthful of the fish as they can. And that's always what reminds me of like these big groups of enemies that you have enough room to circulate around them, because like, you know, they're going to be moving slowly, and you really can't just kind of herd them into a tight circle and kill them, you know, with your ranged weapons. So yeah, it's a bait ball. All right, and now we have the red key, and we've also kind of circumnavigated the titular mountain. So let's just check out this one more weird secret. Yeah, this is like a seemingly vertical surface that has like very thin sector work around it, which kind of provides these footholds, but it's really touchy. And yeah, see, I just fell down there. I'm gonna try once more. I think there's like some mega armor and stuff up there. It's good stuff, but I don't want to like. It's kind of boring to. Okay, good. We made it up. Yeah, and it's well worth it, because there's a bunch of like good ammos. Yeah, just good all around. And we have a nice vantage point for whatever that's worth. Okay, so no fall damage in Doom, so we some sort of flag. Not sure what the story with that is. An encampment of a previous adventuring party, perhaps. Some army that was wiped out by the Warlock, maybe. But yeah, we've got the red skull key now, so we're going to go to the abandon all hope ye who enter here door. And then this map is going to change a good bit. It's going to turn into a dungeon crawly type thing. Oh yes, okay. So it opens for us, we go in, there's spooky cobwebs. The music changes, so he's using a bit of scripting here to change the ambiance, which I really appreciate. Alright, it's dark. There are imps. I should remember that I have a berserk power up, and I can take these guys out in close quarters. Hit me with fireballs. Good old jibs. Somebody caught me by surprise. Now we're in this weird... Whoa, okay, there's a Mancubus there. Mess with him. This is a common Doom cover behavior. Hop out, take a shot, walk back behind cover, and we finish it by the time he reaches us. So yeah, now we're in this kind of like cavern slash man-made hallway thing. And there's another gate, and it requires the blue key to get into this hell rock sort of space. So yeah, this especially like kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, just like weird doors that, you know, you're not sure what's behind them. Oh my. Okay, well that guy's pretty serious. Can you come out? I can fight you a lot better. I'd rather use my rockets on you. Come on out. There you go. So yeah, even a Hell Baron here, it's not actually that big of a deal when you're in a hallway like this and you've got room to dodge and back up. Yeah, that's interesting. There's paintings on the walls. And yeah, I dig the audio ambience, you know? It's like really... It's a spooky... Definitely in the lair of the Warlock here. And we've got portraits of George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. I got some of the Hell Knight gore on it, but yeah, I don't really know what these are for. I assume it's another thing that's from the book. Just an interesting, weird thing. Revenant's in there. I think that might be the first Revenant we've seen. Yeah, so some religious icons, something that might be from the Bayeux Tapestry, picture of a woman, just curious. Some things to wonder about. Alright, so it looks like we need the blue key, so let's see what we can do about that. that's a Revenant in the party, so we're definitely getting the easy version of this. But and there's our blue key. It's attractively arranged in a coolly lit place, making use of some of the Z-Doom, or GZ-Doom rather's colored lighting, I guess. And of course it's an ambush, as you might expect. These guys. Oh goodness, pack demons. That's very appropriate that pack demons are in this kind of D&D flavored map, because of course the pack demon was based off of some like Beholder variant on the cover of like an old D&D manual. Like the art really is just straight lifted. Yeah, I think if you look on the Doom wiki, you can find like the original piece of art that the Kakademon is inspired, heavily inspired by. Okay, yeah, so we've got the blue key. And yeah, the trigger logic on that is a bit weird. Now things are getting weirder. Oh, got some specters, which you probably can't even see on the live stream. Trust me, I'm shooting monsters. They're scary. Oh, yeah. There's like these wall surfaces that are non-colliding for enemies, and so these like floating skulls appear to emerge from this weird kind of rift thing. So definitely using some cool effects to create atmosphere and such. It's a Doom classic, a soul sphere that you can see but not get to. Harkening back to Episode 1, Mission 3 of the original Doom, of course. Okay, and there's another man-made space. Let's just explore this. Running low on shotgun ammo. And we can't open that, so that's something. Alright, looks like it's this. We've got some weird sort of art on the walls. Yeah, this bit sort of annoys me because you've got all these guys in cells and such, and you kind of want to, I don't know, kind of tempted to conserve ammo and take them out like so, even though I know that that's quite tedious. Alright. Oh my. And I don't really need to worry about conserving ammo as much on this difficulty levels. The damage I have to roll out to all the enemies just isn't really significant. Alright, there's a shotgun jerk. Make sure I don't die here. So that was a lot of fish in a barrel. But as soon as I step towards this switch here, it opens up all of the cells. And now I'm dealing with another batch of enemies. That setup is kind of weird because it feels a little less like a Doom setup and more like it might have been, you know, and more like a role-playing setup or something, you know, where. But it's hard to say. I mean, it's a weird little moment. We've got some artwork from Heretic, I believe. That's like the final boss of Heretic or something. So yeah, just pillaging art from a few different random sources. Yeah, right, and then there's a thing. Right, so we can open that way. I think there is a secret here. Could be wrong. Oh yes, right, the map a little earlier.